I just came in from outside. I was shooting some video that I'm going to be using and incorporating into my lectures that are going to be delivered online to my students who are taking a class at NC State. Now that they're not going to be able to come to campus, I've had to come up with some creative ways to illustrate many of the things that I talk about in my lecture. Now, I suspect many of you are thinking about doing the same thing. Some of you have been trained in the Extension IT Video Production Workshop, that 3-day workshop that Simone, Keith, and I teach, and perhaps you've forgotten some of those skills and abilities for being in front of the camera. That's what I'm here to do, is help remind you on some of those skills and ability for being in front of the camera. And for those of you who haven't taken the workshop, I'd like to give you those skills that you can practice and use if you were to consider using video. So let's get started. The first skill that's so important for being in front of the camera, especially when you're talking to your video audience, is making direct eye contact with the camera lens. Don't look away. Don't break your gaze. That eye connection creates rapport. Now remember, we know this. We know that your video clients are going to learn more if you build rapport with them, if you're organized, if the videos are short, and if you eliminate distractions. So eye contact eliminates distractions and also builds rapport. So there's the first one. You'll notice if I look at the iPhone that I'm shooting this video on, and I look right at the middle of the iPhone, which we tend to do, you can see I'm not making eye contact with you, and there's a disconnection there. So it's really important to be aware of where the camera lens is and look right at it. Now, the second skill is smiling. It's really important to smile when you start and smile when you finish, like when you greet people and when you say goodbye to people. Even if the topic is serious, smiling at the beginning and smiling at the end connects you with your audience, and that you'll have them. You'll have them paying attention and listening to everything you want to tell them and demonstrate to them. So the power of the smile is very, very important. The third has to do with being genuine. Can you be genuine about your business? Can you be enthusiastic when you're talking about whatever it is that you're talking about? It's really important. Evaluate how you behave when you're excited about something, and then allow yourself to be enthusiastic the way you're enthusiastic when you talk about it. The next thing has to do with speaking clearly. It's not so important that you speak slowly, but that you speak at your normal pace, but also that you enunciate so that your audience can hear every word it is that you're saying so that they won't get confused. Now, if you get talking so fast because you're nervous that they can't understand what you're saying, then you're going to need to consider slowing down. But practice speaking clearly. And the last skill that is so important and very effective at building rapport with your audience is being conversational rather than presentational. That means that when you deliver your content in the video, that you talk to them just like they were sitting across the table from you, not presentational. Good afternoon. Today we're going to be talking about the 5 skills that you can practice that will improve your video production skills in front of the camera. Do you see how plastic that is? Do you see how presentational that is? You see, when you're conversational, you connect more quickly with your audience, you stay connected, and even if you stumble or make a mistake, they won't be so critical because it's like you're just talking to them. So those are the 5 skills. Consider practicing them on a regular basis before, even while you're shooting your videos. And remember to always look at that camera and not look away, because that's where it starts and where it finishes is being conversational. I hope this helps, and I invite you to consider practicing these, and also consider, if you haven't been trained, once the dust settles, sign up for an EIT training for video production, and we'll be more than excited to come and visit with you and work with you on the workshop.